to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing Love and Marriage DC. He said he's tired of me. Okay. Oh, tired of Stormbreaker. All right, that sounds better. So we're season 1 reunion part 2. The last part. So apparently Winter has a male friend that she may or may not be sleeping with that has reached out, so they say, to the Silvers, saying that Winter was depressed and she was on the edge. And so they wanted to please help her. But then on the same note, they were saying that he was the one that was feeding the info to Silver, to Winter about the Silvers. I'm so confused. Did y'all get any of that?
I've heard it 3 times. I still don't understand really. See, this is the thing. It's a whole lot of explaining going on. I don't really care for any of them. I don't really care for any of them. I said, and see, first of all, there's so much to unpack. I didn't even realize I was going to be this impacted by this freaking part of the reunion. But I feel like the Silvers is way too mad. I mean, I don't know who this dude is without the teeth that they're talking about. And Winter is no longer with her husband, and she's free to be dating whoever she want to be dating. But I want to know how exactly y'all know that she's sleeping with this man.
And what did that have to do with the story?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm so confused by the whole thing.
And then so I saw Winter's interview with the Old Ladies First panel. Ooh, not the Old Ladies First, the Old Ladies First panel, because they are definitely not old. So I saw her interview, and she was saying that this man is her best friend, and that apparently he had just been going through a divorce, and they tried to blame her for that, for his marriage falling apart. It's a lot that goes along with Winter. But apparently this man is the best friend that she ain't sleeping with, ain't never slept with. But she's open to it now all of a sudden, because she said, sometimes somebody been in your face the whole time and you didn't realize they were the one that you should be with.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
I mean, at the end of the day, as far as the Silvers are concerned, none of that matters. Like, I don't even know, like, what y'all are making up. What does that have to do with anything?
So.
And who's out here sleeping with the little Snicker? Ask that question. Who's doing that? Why is he getting so much ass?
These hoes is doing that. So they want to know, Winter, do you have receipts? And she said, people have sent fake receipts. I mean, people have sent her receipts, and she don't want to bring it up. Okay. And once again, the receipts are photographs, text messages, records. She said, Jamie was like, be clear. No one that knows you know me. I'm like, Jamie, you don't know that.
They said everybody knows
that knows somebody.
Everybody knows Jamie in the DC area, so he might not know them, but they say everybody know him.
They do. I mean, it's like that in your own town. Somebody always knows something, so don't never say that.
They know one of y'all, and I tell you what, like, you could think you sneakily doing something, and somebody somewhere that caught a picture of your ass.
Or your homeboy that you thought was your homeboy went running his mouth because you pissed him off, or he a hater on a low, or just
he pillow talking with his girlfriend, and she done went down to the beauty salon and told the folks to be. If it's dirt out there, it's gonna catch up to you sooner or later.
She telling her friends, because she, I'm with Jamie. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows Jamie.
Yeah. So she said to clarify it. Okay, the rumors I was talking about was only initially talking about Quick. Okay. So Winter said she used to work with somebody who used to work with Quick and claimed that they were intimate. Um, she was intimate with Quick when she worked at Park. I guess Park is the club. Okay.
Right.
Not a,
What you just said, she was the one out here running her mouth to her friend. And
yeah.
but haven't you run across that information in your lifetime? I have.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she said it was a friend of hers. So she
Right. I'm
probably
just
like,
saying,
you
like,
shouldn't be
I
with
know people
Michelle
personally,
Bush.
like, you know what I'm saying? That like
Yeah,
we all do. We all know somebody that's hooked up
yeah.
with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
So within the last
but quick,
48
if it
hours,
wasn't true, then you wouldn't be like jumping up out your seat. Like you losing your damn mind. Like one thing about Jamie, he didn't lose his cool. He was just like, don't say shit about me if you ain't gonna pull the receipts out.
Quick was real cool, and I could tell the look on Quick face and the look on Ashley face, they weren't happy. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, I don't know if she knew this information, if this was new information. They seemed to me that she probably had a feeling that he was messing around with somebody at the club. But it
It
was one
didn't
of them,
matter. Or she probably knows who it was.
or she know who it was. But the reaction from both of them, I was like, yeah, that happened. That happened. Like you said, he was just too amped up. He was
At the
way
end of the
too amped
day,
up.
whether it happened or not, y'all the ones that live with we've heard rumors. Y'all said that first.
They ain't know that she was going, yeah, they said it first. Here's the whole thing. What the whole thing with her, period. Y'all keep saying you messy, she messy. Y'all started the shit. Y'all just don't like the response. Y'all
Because
know
she
that response
responded.
was gonna
Because
hit
she
hard.
did. Because she responded.
Yeah.
And I think she's messy. Like when I listen to her explain everything, and child, she's very charming. You know, if you haven't watched her interview, she's done a couple. She's done one with everybody at this point. I haven't seen all of them, but I'm kind of tired of listening to her explain. But yeah, she's very charming and southern, and southern in that DC area, which is a little, different than
Like
what
a
everybody
rain.
else is doing. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you messy too. Even with the boy, the best friend, she has this male best friend, but she said he was married. She said she got married, which I find to be a true thing. She got married, and she said she didn't want no drama with her marriage with trying to have a man best friend. So she wasn't even trying to like have that be a thing. So they weren't even like really talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? When she was married, and apparently he was going through his own thing, and he's her friend. That's how she put it. But then all of a sudden, there's never been a thing. We've never had anything. But now all of a sudden, I mean, it can happen though because because now I'm realizing he's a good guy. Like he's my best friend. So I would be open to having. She basically put it out there like if he wanted, he can get it. That's not. And they
Well,
say she's over here sleeping with the man, and we don't know the man, which is kind of odd. Like, why is he
yeah,
part of
and,
this?
and none of that has nothing to do with nothing that we're talking about on here, Ashley. So I don't
No,
even know why
whatever she's doing over
that
there
even
with
came from.
with her life, she
Was she
can.
trying to say because she said she was a minister that now, but you're sleeping with somebody? Is that what she was trying to put out there by her saying that?
Well, what homegirl did say is, then she will just ask for forgiveness, pretty much. So, like, I don't understand. It seems like a silly thing for you to be coming after this lady for anything, because if it's not true, then it ain't that serious.
And like I said at the beginning, y'all came for her. Y'all came for her hard. Y'all just didn't like her response because she's the type of person that you come up with her on some nonsense and she be like, and then that's the way your mama did. And then everybody like, oh my God, that's
I
how
don't
she
even think.
is.
I don't think she's. I think she's actually, like I said, one of them bless your heart kind of people, where she says some stuff. You know what I'm
No, she
saying?
hit them hard. She hit them hard with this
She
shit.
did, but she does it in a way that's just so very like, what do you mean? You know, it's not like that's
Mhm.
Marlo shit. That's why your mama did. She does it in a way that it's like, and so like you said this, and then I did that. Like, you know, she ain't came for y'all not one time. Y'all did that.
They came for, but they keep putting it on her.
No,
He
that's not
said
how
he
that happened.
ain't for this. Look, he said leave him up out of it. He ain't for this clown Bama shit. Chris was like, hold on with that Bama shit. I don't like that. They was like, that's DC. Then he was like, but that's still y'all talking about
That's
Alabama.
what it is. I don't know where this girl is from, but she does have this Southern Belle kind of thing, like the way she communicates. But she's also very eloquent, and she's pretty, and she's charming. Ashley hates her probably just because she's very. She tell it
Mm-hmm.
like it is. Like they have the same thing. Like, but Ashley wants to come across like I'm just like this realest bitch, nice bitch you'll ever want to meet. You know, she wants to come across like on a whole different way.
Well, Monique said that she feels like all of this that Winter has been doing is she's doing this for the camera and it's outside of the character that she know her to be. I'm like, Monique, you keep saying you don't know her. So which one is it? Do you know her to be that or you don't know her?
You know what? Monique and homegirl, Shireen, what's her name over there in Potomac? They fell out for the same reason. What's her
Who?
name? That was married to the basketball coach.
Oh,
She's the
yeah,
one that
yeah. I
brought
know you're talking
Monique
about.
on the show, and then they fell
Mhm.
out, but it was for the same reason because they were over there concocting shit behind the scenes, and then when it was all over, they was throwing each other under the bus. Like I don't know what she's talking about. She, you know, and
Mhm.
then she's doing that same thing now with this girl.
Well, Chris and
You don't know
Monique said,
none of them. Like you, at least you have known her for 15 years.
well, Chris and Monique said they had this conversation with her before she even got on the show to let her know the rules and the regulations of
Why
what
would
you
they
do.
feel like they need to do that though?
Wasn't that stage?
What
Because
does
it
that
seemed like
mean?
it's like they've been trying to orchestrate this whole thing through the
You're
whole
not my
show. That's
dad,
what it
so why are
really
you
come
telling
across.
me how we sat down and had a what? For what reason?
So I feel like the narrative was supposed to be, Chris and Monique, this head couple. Ashley was supposed to be the mean girl.
The bitch, right?
Yeah. And Winter, she wasn't supposed to come up. And since she made her come up the way she did, I think everybody got mad. And it was supposed to be like this. And now they're like, we're
But
not
this is
hitting
the
like that.
thing. Like very first episode, we keep saying this. Ashley had a problem with this girl before she ever even met her. Like whatever it was about Winter, she wasn't feeling it. Because Ashley thinks she's the star of the show. There's that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
maybe she didn't want to like shine a light on somebody else since she's the star of the show. Also, Winter came out and told all her tea, like from the very beginning, like this husband had babies on me and this husband was a scammer. And so now y'all can't go get shit because I just told you. All you could come at her for is her saying that she was a relationship coach.
Right. And here's the thing. Then they got on the whole conversation. Winter she started the drama. She likes the drama. And then they brought up when she was on, what's it called, Nightcap, and the conversation, and they showed that about, do you think Jamie and Arena stepped out? And she said she thought both of them stepped out. And they like, well, you shouldn't have said that because you don't even know them like that. Look, we all don't know them, but we all have our opinions about what we see
Oh,
when we watch the show.
and they said it. Well, they actually said this nigga don't
They
come
said
home at
we
night.
both.
And this chick over here was down in the DMs with somebody,
Yeah,
one of which was a friend of him. So
that's some enough.
y'all said it.
But you, Winter, can't say that because you don't know them like that. Shame
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
I can, because that's the thing. I can say whatever I want.
So Quick wanted to come up and say, well, look, here's the thing. reality TV and social media don't end strong relationships. It only exposes the weak ones, which is true, but all of y'all came on here seeming a little weak from the beginning. Like y'all all came on there,
I
all your
think
wives
that
started off the show complaining about what the hell is going wrong in their relationship.
I don't think there's anybody right now on reality TV, since he's such a pro, that annoys me more than Quick. He is shot straight up to the front of the line as the most annoying ass nigga on reality TV. Seriously,
Mm-hmm.
just shut up. What are you talking about? Your marriage is horrible. Your wife even said so. She's like, had to raise this nigga. He doesn't know how to love. Like, I don't. What are the good qualities about him?
She's the only one who said she wouldn't marry him again. She's the only one that, well, Monique ass said it. Monique said it, but she said it too. That she wouldn't marry you at least at that age. Like I wouldn't do it all over again at like that. I
She
would.
wouldn't do it
Here's the
at this
thing.
age either.
Here's the thing. This is only the first season. We'll see quick. So remember that statement, and we'll come back to that a couple of seasons later.
Well, this is why it ruins relationships and marriages, because most people have the luxury of hiding their shit behind closed doors, but y'all shit is gonna be out in the open. So that
Mhm.
makes for a tougher situation.
And here's the thing, the way he was yelling and acting a fool, if I really know in my deeper heart that it ain't shit you could pull out from me. If somebody said right now, Tamika, you know you out there and you cheating and you blah blah blah, and I know for a shadow of a dark, can't nobody say that
I
they
did
been
not.
with
So
me.
that ain't happened. Right. I don't
Nobody can say it. Why am I finna do all of that? I'm like, well, prove it. I've been sitting there like, prove it.
all the way to the point of going to get other receipts, like you're sleeping with this person, which again is stupid. So
I ain't got
I'm
to do
not
all that.
married.
I ain't got to do all that.
It was a lot
So
for something that's not true.
Winter apologized again, but of course, Ashley, because she really mad at this point, I'm not accepting your apology because you just keep doing it and keep taking
I don't
jabs.
know
And
why she apologized again. At this
I'm
point,
not
we're going back and
apologizing.
forth. I'm not sorry no more. Like,
Yeah.
every time you say some shit, I'm gonna say some shit back. And you're gonna be mad and I'm not, because I don't even care.
And then they asked Monique, can her and Winter move forward? And she like, yeah, because basically their relationship was very shallow from the beginning. And she says, I had a pool party and everybody wants to know why Winter was there. Cause see, Winter, she don't be on the calls that we be on and she don't keep up with us. And I'm like, because y'all been bullying her all
Who's
season.
on
This shit.
calls? Like, who's on calls together? Are you making group calls with people? Y'all got?
No,
I
well,
got a group with my kids.
I was gonna say we did at Christmas time, and that was
Because
it.
you mean what, at work?
No, oh yeah, I got that stupid work one. No, I was gonna say we did a group call, but they was at my house and you were at your house with your
Right,
kids.
but
But
that's
yeah,
like what people do on holiday. I'm talking about
yeah, no.
I got
But
shit
here's
to.
the thing: all of this, she's supposed to do all of this after she's been attacked the whole season.
Yeah, no,
Then
I
she's supposed to go
don't
over
even know.
there.
Like every time, is it a setup? What the hell? And Monique was
And
telling them
Monique, you the
what
setup
she
queen.
said. Monique was telling them everything she said, but she was not telling her what they said about her.
No, no. It seemed like Monique had picked sides and she wanted to be part of the cool girls side and she turned her
Which
back on her friend
is
of
what she
16
did
years.
at the other show. Like everything she did over there, she did over here. She got in a fight with Candace when it should have been Giselle, but she was trying to make nice with Giselle for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason. Because I feel like her and Candace could have handled that shit behind the scenes before it ever came to whatever it turned into. I mean, Candace is annoying, and I think it would take a hell of a lot of patience to be her friend. But I'm just saying, you aligned yourself with Giselle only for her to dog you like down to the down.
Down, because all of the rumors came from Giselle, but you did take that out
You
on
took it
Candace.
out on Candace, yeah?
So we got the Tyler family. Um,
I think
they,
Monique is definitely like a good ensemble person, like for these type for TV, but I don't think she's like good at being the queen of it. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she ain't got to worry about it because Ashley and Quick is trying to take that spot. They some divas and divos, and they want that spot real quick. And watch, the two of them won't be getting along soon. While she's sitting up there trying to kick Winter to the curb,
I
Ashley
mean,
and Quick want that spot so bad they gonna
yeah,
fall out. Because really, Ashley was lightweight. Well, not even lightweight. She was throwing shade at
she was
Monique.
ready for Monique. Like, I
She
don't know why
was.
she
She
keeps
was
bringing this
like, I
girl
don't
around.
trust
She was
her
ready
either.
for Monique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we get into the Tyler Fair family. And Irena talks about, her marriage basically has been different from the other ones because when they first got together, she was working a 9 to 5. They both was working 9 to 5. So she wasn't sitting at home like these girls complaining um that they was bored. She actually had a job. That's what she wanted to say, but she just said it was different.
I wish she would though.
Yeah, yeah. And so basically, she had to eventually quit work to take care of the kids because, I mean, of course, she has a son who has a handicap, and it was just becoming too much
Mhm.
working and making sure he make all his appointments and all of that. So, because she didn't get to go out. So Jamie was still doing the 9 to 5, but he was still hanging with the boys and still getting his me time too. So she never got the me time. And Jamie, he got mad when she said, so what you saying? You saying I wasn't there, you wasn't there for the kids at the beginning. No, Jamie, you wasn't. He
The
talking about
thing with
later
Jamie
on, he was
is,
driving them to his
he makes
appointment.
me so uncomfortable.
Jamie,
Yeah. Like, I just don't think they're gonna be able to every time like you want to kind of try to be like see it from a different perspective and maybe it's this and maybe it's that. Like Jamie, like he's he makes me uncomfortable. And to couple it with his, being a police officer, no shade. I'm just saying he's very much in control of his emotions all the time. And people like that tend to blow up at some
mm-hmm.
point. And we seen it when they went in that back room. Like he was so bothered, not by he wasn't even focused on what she said necessarily. He didn't give a shit because for him that was a long time ago. He was bothered that you said that shit on TV in front of people, and that is not the image that he's trying to present. But Jamie, we
So
see
then Jamie shouldn't be on the
he
show
should not. He should not.
because what did you expect was gonna happen when you came on TV? Like,
And
yo,
Raina,
she's
like
gonna come
I
out.
don't know what her version of perfect looks like. Like I don't know. But apparently it means also like non-confrontational and like the way she was being meek and her trying to explain herself should make him that damn mad. He was like, I don't care. That was 20 years ago and we're on television and you say it in front of people and she just shrank down. Well, then I said you were good. And it was hard to watch. And
She
that
do that
and
all the time.
26
She always turn around and give him a compliment.
no,
You
nigga,
said
I
he
said
was,
what I said.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I said it would be interesting if Jamie, because he does it to everybody, like you said, his kids, because
Mm-hmm.
there's no way in the world that his son, at this point, as smart as that kid is, like he's not dealing clearly with any type of, I would say, I don't know the extent of his disability besides him being blind, but him, explaining himself and how he stands up to his father.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lets you know that Jamie tries to bully everybody pretty much in the situation.
Well, from that whole thing, what they were trying to explain to Jamie that evidently she has not healed from how she felt in the past, and that's why it keep coming up. It don't matter what she said happened 20 years ago, she's still feeling some kind of way about it. So I
Maybe, but
feel
in
like,
that moment, I don't even really think it was that. Like she just said her shit was different than theirs. That's it. That's all I got from it. He's the one that blew it up into why are you saying why are we talking about because she's saying that y'all have the luxury of not being, having to work. You get to have these husbands that, yeah, they're not there, and there's different kind of sacrifices that you have to make. But I had to do it without a nanny and without all of that stuff that y'all had, and I had to go to work and do it this way. I don't feel like I don't think she was necessarily bringing up an old hurt. She was just explaining the difference. He flipped out. Maybe for him it's a trigger because he always has to hear about the good things he does. He doesn't want you talking about anything that he did that wouldn't be perceived as positive.
well, then she turned around and then compliment him right afterwards.
Because she knew he was gonna snap his shit out. She already looked at him. She knows him. She's been doing it for 26 years.
And that's why she ain't going nowhere. So that's what it is. She gonna be living that life forever because for one, they both be trying to put up these appearances for everybody. And she just don't she don't want to look away. She don't want to
That's
look a
the
certain
thing
way.
that's sad though, that them trying to put up appearances, like honestly, their situation, them with their kids is a real story. It's a real thing. It's people go through every day in life. Sometimes you can give your kid every opportunity that that the world provides, and they still end up in trouble. Sometimes you have children with disabilities that you have to take care of them in a different way. That's the story. So I don't understand even why they're trying to fake the funk. We know Jamie's ass is, you know, he had time. He's a club man, and I'll just leave it at that.
Hmm. Well, and that's why Jamie ain't worried about it because I think whatever he did when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? Versus Quick out there acting a fool right now. But it'll come out.
He's so annoying. Like he's so boastful about everything. Like at one point, I was like, "Are you trying to Can Carlos do the job? Can you shut the hell up and let him?"
Well, no. Didn't his wife pull out her cards and say it was the Ashley show? That's their personality, both of them.
But it's actually not. Y'all are not entertaining. Y'all are not fun. Y'all are just annoying, both of you.
When they messed around, hold on, D, quit spraying my spray. So, even when they went backstage, like you said, he was up there at the fool, and then he made a comment and said, you gonna push me and it's not gonna be good. I'm like, and Jamie, that's why people say what they
See, this is
say.
the stuff I'm talking about, though. It's like,
That's why that people think that you may be or may not be
if it
abusive.
looks like a duck and it quack like a duck, Jamie. Sometimes it just be a damn duck.
So little Jamie and little Al B. Shore come out on stage, Jason.
Now you know that Jamie picked those clothes out.
Oh yeah, for little Al B.
On both of them. He's decided like this is the image. This is how we're going.
Yeah, but they look good. Jason say, look here, Instagram been going crazy since he been on the show. He know he a star, okay?
He is.
Yeah. He
Both of them
still
actually for different reasons, but yeah. Can we get more of that?
he's still waiting to leave the house. He working on it with Doors. They finna get them together. He said he glad they accepted him or he was gonna have to go off. They was like, all right, little Jamie. Like and he let us know, he want to work at Apple. He still has not changed. And his reason is because he want to teach other people with disabilities how to operate their phone. And I'm like, if Apple don't pick up on that.
Like Apple.
Yeah.
Like, listen.
Give him a job.
If he started talking about that, I had tears before Jamie started having his tears. And then when Jamie started having his tears, I was like, damn it. Now I'm sitting up
Right.
here.
Right. Apple better get with it because that was the dopest shit ever. I'm like, y'all always on the cutting edge. That's it right there.
And
You
you want
know.
them to be, it's so funny, like as a parent, sometimes you could be working so hard to protect your children from things that you're standing in their way,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
know, because Apple need to go ahead and get him together.
they do.
But
Little
maybe Doors
Jamie,
is the right step to that. Maybe being a part of the Doors program can lead him to the next step. So I hope to see it.
little Jamie say, you know, he's still going through his court situation, but he don't think he gonna have to do any jail time. I hope he don't have to. And you know, right now he's in a better space with his father. And
Listen,
Jason,
if you're not getting in trouble, that right there will get you in a better space with your parents.
right,
And your father's a cop, so he really can't be having you out here in the
right.
streets. That might
And
have been the
Jason,
luckiest thing that ever happened to you, honestly. The fact that he's a police officer might
I
be
was
the
gonna
reason.
say that might help him out now that you say that part. You know what I'm saying? So we at the wrap up of the show, and Ashley just let us know her book is out. Quick, he said he opened up his second DJ school, and also his other show has gone syndicated. Um,
I have a question since we're talking about Quick. What are you doing at DJ school? Didn't Duffy say she learned how to DJ on YouTube?
she did, but
Mm.
he making money. I guess he making money. He opened up two. This is second one, so
Yeah,
somebody going
I'm
to
just
it.
wondering, like, what does that take? Like DJ, as in, you know, party DJ, or as in radio disc jockey, or as a whole, as a career. I'm not knocking it. I'm just asking, what is that? I wonder.
Hopefully, it's everything as a whole, since he does everything as a whole,
Yeah.
since it's a school. Um, James said he gonna work on his attitude, y'all. We'll see. And Arena says she has her perfect body Irena product that's coming out, but she wouldn't tell us what that exactly is. And she's working on letting him eat the box.
I don't want, first of all, any perfect anything from Arena, because perfect for me makes me uncomfortable the way she tries to do perfect. I don't want no parts of that. And I'm sorry, the whole eat the box has me like confused fuck. Like for 26 years. Okay.
Well, they said they had sex last night and it was good, so everybody was
Guys,
happy
like
for 'em.
stop. You're not gonna make me answer that question. So I mean, for me, it's unnecessary. I'm not gonna tell you none of your damn business. When is the last time you had sex? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, Chris said he gonna listen to his wife moving forward. And he's gonna work on himself because Monique told him he had to. And Monique said they're in a better place since they're on the show. And then they do this toast without Winter. Where's Tasha and Neil? Okay.
Not on the show. Why is it that everything always wraps up so perfectly at the end of filming and they're in a better place? And we're in a better place. Cheers until next season.
I feel like y'all better tell me what happened to Tasha and Neil. Did Tasha and Neil get into it with Carlos King? Cause y'all like it looked like y'all cut all they
Tasha and
things.
Neil just, well, that's another thing that Winter was saying, is that she said Tasha and Neil are just very chill. They're just very chill people, and that just don't work for, it was just, I guess, for production, more interesting to see them go at it than to see Tasha and Neil being chill.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like Tasha and Neil though. So I
They
think y'all
do,
missed
but I
the
don't
mark
think
with that.
everybody is made for TV. And I think that in the reality show space, that's never gonna be a thing. It's always gonna be about the drama and the bullshit.
Yeah, but they were the one couple that was the even couple. Monique tried to be that, but that's not her. That actually was
No, because
Tasha and
Monique
Neil.
is a lot like homegirl over here with the perfect life, perfect.
Right, right. So that's what I'm saying. That I think they missed the mark with that because I think they were needed. they were the one space that, kind of like at the beginning when Huntsville came on and Kimmy and Maurice was there for us at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm sure moving forward, we probably see some stuff going on with them, but I think everybody can't be Ashley and
we spent the whole time with this argument with this girl over here who's
come on now, you gotta have something up in there. So I don't know, Carlos, y'all get together or y'all bring another couple up in there, but
that's what I think they
mark with that one.
They need another couple, somebody who could go toe to toe with Ashley.
So that's how that episode ended. I'm sure they'll be back for season 2.
Yeah, hopefully with a new couple.
Yeah. So Dee, come on and tell us what to do.
Smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel.
All right, we see you on the next video.